All right. Hello, everybody. There was a report that the audio was a little bit lower at the video. So hopefully the audio for some of you is going to be okay. I'm just kind of like bumping up a little bit the microphone. Hopefully that's going to be good right now. So I'm sorry about the video if the audio wasn't good, but welcome back. Welcome back for another day of Astro-Gravitational report. Sensing the energies, especially last night, I had to work on me. And when we're talking about don't feel guilty about yourself, if you have to do certain things, but you have to go ahead and work on you. Your internal work on yourself, never feel guilty about it that you done it. You took time for your own personal self to take care of yourself first because by taking care of yourself first, you're going to be able to take care of others, and that is a the part of you to find yourself and to be a better for everybody else. Since the moon is coming in and she's in Cancer, there is going to be a very good energies today actually to um, see and reevaluate some of your emotional needs. Everyone needs emotions. Everyone needs to grow. As you see, this is a Jupiter and Yo, I believe, is there. Did you see on the screen the growth? But right now, currently, Jupiter, it is opposing the Sun. And your authority is going to be opposing this growth, these situations. But if you look at it in a chart in about a minute, I'm going to give you the chart on your screen. The sun, it is with a very beautiful trine with the moon, and a moon is sextiling Jupiter. We're talking about authority and intuition within yourself that they are going to be coming in under what? Under the emotions. There should be no hidden and unspoken things in the family. And a lot of the situations you may gonna find the triggers today, especially I'm talking about after midnight. I'm gonna be giving you a chart that's gonna come in around 1 o'clock. Usually those kind of like a charts, they triggering dark night of the soul. They triggering these deep revaluations in there. So you're gonna be seeing it this. So without other ado, I'm gonna be bringing it the chart for you guys so you can see it what's going on, and here is that. All right, okay, welcome back again. And as you see it in your screens, up here the ascendant is at Scorpio, and look at it, the moon right here. So we're talking about this direct confrontations with the growth with Jupiter, who is right in here. That oppositions, it's gonna be triggered a lot. You feel like you don't grow, you don't move, your situations, your material things with others doesn't go well. They're not going well because you have not cleared the shadow within you. And Jupiter is stomping you. It sounds like you need to look someplace else. Where you need to look though, talking about the moon right now, transitioning through Cancer, that is this power. You're gonna see that it's gonna be a kite here. The one kite that it's from Venus, it's still active, still great, still stable on the Earth. Okay, but looking at of those situations, your emotions is going to be triggered, but they are coming from where? They're coming from Mars. They're coming in from the Sun towards the Moon, transiting into Cancer. The Moon is home. This is the highest level of the Moon, the highest point of emotions that you can have. It is a family. Why? Because alone you are feeling like not the greatest. But when you have home, when you have a family, then you understand your purpose. You are continue to passing the things that you goes on into the next generations. You're creating the next generations. But if you understand that the next generation is going to do what they are going to do, the thing is, what are you going to do for benefit of the next generations? Are you going to be the example that's going to be thriving, going to be pushing the next generation? So, talking about later on at 8 o'clock, that is going to be this divine energies remind you about your personality. It's a king. What are you going to do? I mean, the energies are energies. The ascendant right now, it is together with Mars and Mercury, but that sun energies coming in from the moon in there is going to be coming in at and a power to set like, okay, I have to cooperate with others. I need to work with others. That is at the moment when the females understanding I cannot be just like this. I mean, if you look at it, your relationships first, you work on your own self. It's like building yourself. You take that cardinal fire. I'm going to do better in life. I'm going to stabilize my finances, which is the previous is Aries. The next one is Taurus. Then I'm going to be learning to be friends with people. And from the friendships, I'm going to move into family. Good. You're going to be moving into a family. But what are you going to do when you come to the kingdom? Are you going to unify that Leo's energies within you or not? Because in about 2 days, we are going to be experiencing this. This is going to be a trigger for some of you in the next few days. But for right now, dealing with family, because the moon is going to come in here to Leo, is going to be squaring all this. And you're going to find out what did you do in the next 2 days here at Cancer is going to be paying it off here. Because when the moon comes in at the end of those degrees of Leo, you're going to have these divine energies coming in and telling you the truth. Okay? Telling you the truth. So here is it's coming in at 9 o'clock in the morning. The energy is going to be calmed down overall. This is going to be coming in like it's time to heal the things that we need to heal. As you see it, there is this angel wings now connecting with the sun and Jupiter. That is when authority, understand, is not the right time to do things in the material world. I need to work on my spiritual self. With others. First of all in me, but with others. Because that is the power of Scorpio. Since right now we have 2 retrograde planets in Taurus, that is like the material world doesn't go forward. Things doesn't move well in the material world. Why? Because we have to look in the shadow. What did we did? If you did everything right, all those energies, they're going to be working from right here. You're going to be seeing those energies. They are going to be manifesting its own self. You don't have to do as much. Talking about 10 o'clock, that is a one you understand. Love heals everything. Ascendant is on at Sag, as you see it, this divine energies here between Jupiter and the moon, right in here. That is between the 7th and the 8th house. That is my emotions with others. Those are the divine energies of expressions, how you express your emotions, even as a masculine, as a feminine energy. But that cooperation between the sun and the moon is going to be paying off. It's going to be paying off into the material world, especially if you're talking about situations about kids, maturing, the growth of the spiritual growth of the kids. So this is a good time that you're probably going to be reminding yourself. You can't just talk about the kids of buying them stuff, indulging them. You also have to talk to them about a spiritual life. All right. So talking about the next hour at 11 o'clock, you're probably going to review some of your relationship, whatever the relationship is. Is that relationship is growing? But very interesting. I love the astrology because the astrology show the things that goes on inside. As you see here, the sun trining the moon and the moon going into Jupiter. You see that beautiful divine energies at midheaven with Libra. You want to find out when the moon is going to be transiting here through Leo in the next, this is probably going to be a little bit over, talking about a week. When the moon comes in here, you're going to feel this energy. You're going to get a little glimpses about the relationships that you have to grow and to mature in the soul. You're going to find out. But who else is going to come here? Venus. Okay. As soon as Venus entering Libra, you're going to find out that the things are released. That power of love healing that it's right now within Virgo is going to be paying out those divine energies. And you need to understand divine energies aspects between Venus and Jupiter. They're always leading to growth. Right now, it is about healing your shadow. So here is, we're talking about the noon at 12 o'clock. Midheaven goes where pretty much where the ascendant is. That's going to be a square with Pluto. But that power here with the moon is increasing so much. You're seeing it, those energies. You're going to be experiencing that. You're going to see this kite that's going to be made later on. But you're preparing to see and seek this oppositions of why you're opposing things. You're opposing things that doesn't work because they don't work for you. That doesn't mean that the thing's not working. You just have to find different way. You have to change. You have to transform your way of processing thinking. Not just it's all about me. And looking at of these positions right now, here when the midheaven is up here with Scorpio's energy, these energies are really pounding. But that is when you're managing yourself. Right now, you're an authority. The sun is the highest point right now, the current time. And you look in that authority with the intuition. You're going to be reaching out to the feminine's energies inside of you. This is one of the intuitions and authority inside of you. They are working and they are processing that. But you're also going to find out the need of doing the work. Look what you have in Capricorn. What is your situations there in the Capricorn? I mean, Pluto is going forward, and Saturn is like going slow. He stopped. So if you look at it, the learnings right now, they are stopped learning the things. You have to have the shift of what you learn as a spiritual messages from Saturn. Now you have to perform. So what did you do in the past 6 months when he was retrograde? When he was in those energies of retrograding and when he moved forward, what he taught you? The mysteries, the energies. It's about love, guys. It's about love. So here is, it's coming at 2 o'clock energy. The ascendant is at Aquarius. So yeah, this squaring here between Scorpio and Taurus energies that we've been talking for and been done it. And I mean, I'm even tired of those energies because I have some stuff personally as a planets in Taurus and Scorpio. I can feel those, but I also have stuff in Aquarius. So yeah, there is a triggers here. But dealing with the triggers and understand the current energies, I use the current energies to maintain the inner peace within me. And look at it that those intense energies, they're only challenging me to get better by dealing with what I have in my shadow. And as you are looking within yourself, are you doing that within you? Triggers? Anybody? Probably it is. So later on at 3 o'clock, we have a midheaven at Sag. You're going to experiencing this when the Mercury, Mars, and the Sun is going to be moving into the Sag. And that's divine energies that are going to come from Jupiter for the growth. You're going to be telling what I went through at the shadow period, what kind of things, what kind of demons I face within me. And that's going to benefit somebody. You're going to do this next month. But looking at right now, it is the glimpses to tell you that it's not only about you. You can't be selfish when you know the healing in yourself. All right. So what is it going on later on at 4 o'clock? As you see that the ascendant is opposing Venus. Venus is going down into the underworld below the horizon. But the rising is Neptune, who is retrograde. And doing all those energies right here, right now, you're going to be seeing that kite that it begins to be developed as the moon. It's moving more forward and more forward within Cancer. So there is a kite from Venus, and there's going to be a kite that it's beginning from Mars and Mercury. Talking about when the masculine and the feminine energies are coming in together to fly together, to see what they can do and what they can do as a fly, and who will be on their positions. Who is the moon? Right? The moon and Cancer. We become family by solving our differences. You can tell that. I mean, you just see it that those energies up here with the midheaven and Capricorn, as I said, pay attention to what you have in a Capricorn. Because those energies through a Capricorn, they are going to be giving you this synchronized energies. So look at it in your chart where is a Capricorn is. If it's in the third positions, that means you have to learn to be friendly at your work. If your Capricorn is your sixth house, are you a doctor? Probably you are. Are you a firefighter, a policeman? Are you a public servant? What do you do there? Maybe that is your job. Okay? If your Capricorn is your 10th house, how you do your job as a boss. How you do is your job as a politician, as a servicing. Some triggers, but that is also within you as a personality. So if you have a Capricorn at the 10th house, you may be not a politician, but you probably are. But looking at this public service that you're doing, are you doing service to your own self first? It's very interesting on that position. So here is, so we're talking about 6 p.m. The energies is going to be really talking about this Capricorn situations in there. As you see it here, Mercury, Mars, and the Sun. All trining the Moon. This energy right here, it's begin to develop this Star of David, some sort. But those are the two kites that coming together. So despite the oppositions, you are keep walking, going forward. You keep going forward. And in the next hour, of course, you're going to find out what is this that's oppressing you, the new ways. I mean, that's what you got to be careful what you have here in Aquarius. Don't blow your fuses. If you're Aquarius and you are impatient and you blow your fuses there, you create the wrong revolution. You're going to be self-sabotaging in there. But if you're using these energies with the moon, the divine aspects has been given it to you, it's like, wait a minute. I don't have to have this drama. I don't have to be acting childish. I don't have to acting on those energies. People have to dealing with them. I have to dealing with what is in the family. I came here to change the earth because the earth is the family. We're talking about higher consciousness that's going to be coming into you during those hours at 7 p.m. Here is coming at 8 o'clock. Midheaven is at Aquarius. It's about love. As you see, that love that it comes in here with Venus, that energies that is powerful that it is. Talk about this. So if you have something of dispositions, you're gonna get the divine messages. They're gonna come to you. That you need to take the new road. You gotta have the faith. Gotta have the faith within you. As the rising energies, they're coming from Gemini friendliness. You gotta be a friend to everybody before you've been in the family. And talking about 9 o'clock, these energies of 9 o'clock is the ascendant is at Cancer. You're gonna be at the family. You see what you have to do. You're rising down energies there. Just to remind you that in about 4 or 5 hours, that energy is gonna be really coming in together. Maybe overnight you're gonna be tested. I'm gonna be giving you this 1 o'clock in the morning chart in a bit, but look at the synchronizations energies. They are gonna be helping you right now. That why you doing this within yourself? What are you doing at that energies within yourself? What is the purpose with all this? So here it's about 10 o'clock. The ascendant is with the moon. You're going to see the moon on the horizon. I don't have to tell you. You see this deep, deep power. It just comes in here. Those aspects are getting more and more powerful. Why? The moon, it is at 14 degrees. And if you look at it here, Mars is about 15 degrees. The moon is at 14 degrees, 59 minutes. That is a perfect trine. How are you handling your situations? For some of you, that's going to be the mother is trying to heal the warrior, the son, the prince, who has not become king yet. I mean, those three, talking about travels together, that is the communications, that is the father and the son. Okay, traveling through the darkness. Okay, in some situations, this could be a Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit that communicate with others. It all depends where you are within your journey. So, talking about later on at 11 o'clock, which is most of you going to bed, the midheaven, it is at Aries. These divine energies of Aries is going to be coming here. Yeah, you got to pay attention to the divine within you. But at the same time, those emotions is like, well, it's not going my way. It's not my emotions. It's not my thing. And the emotion says, no, is everything okay? Everything is going to be good as long as you're paying attention to the divine energies within your own self. Talking about at midnight, the ascendant is rising at Leo. That is the energies that you are going to see these intentions. Because if your soul is not at peace in the shadow, usually when you go to sleep, what happens is your ego is going to sleep. Does your soul does though? And if you have something that it's in the shadow that you're hiding from it yourself, the shadow of the soul begins to talk to you in the dreams, in kind of like inner voices, kind of like a deja vus, or you are between this awake and a sleep state. You're going to be triggered some of this. And it's not going to happen for everybody. But for some of you, it may happen. So be patient with these energies. Diving with those energies and see what are they asking you? What do they want from you? To trust, to surrender, and to let go for a better family to come. But you want your material stuff in order. You want your situations in order. You want your visions to happen. Patience, my friends. Patience. And talking about 1 o'clock, that is when I was talking about it. As you see, the midheaven, it's right between Jupiter and Uranus. And looking directly down below into the shadow as the ascendant is in Leo. When the moon comes in a transition there, I'm talking about in about 3 days period of time, this is going to repeat itself. So whatever you're not dealing with right now, you are going to be dealing it. in about 3 days. So in the next 3-4 days, just pay attention from within yourself, be compassionate to yourself, and let the inner pieces lead you. You're going to need it in the next few days because the moon right now, it's here. She is providing the emotional support because the moon, it also represents your emotions. All right, guys, hopefully this report is helping you out. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you, and welcome to all the new subscribers. And coming back tomorrow for another Astro-Gravitational report, guys. Be loved.